From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Drew Rasmussen. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And that's through there for a strike. And this one is off and running. That one the other way. Fair ball.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Mike Trout, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that's in there at the knees.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And here it comes. Misses outside, and the count is 3-1. Ground ball could be two. Flips it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
O'Hearn.
0-1. Trout stands at first with 1 out.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one fouled off. That one hit to right. Low snags it, and there's 2 away. And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Henderson working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Line drive, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that is out of play. in the dirt, and the count is 1-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Just missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Grayson Rodriguez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Out towards right center field. Mullins sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. Rodriguez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Mingo.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, bases empty. Ryan Mountcastle next to hit for the Rays.
Mountcastle.
That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
2 outs, bases empty. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
In the air, left field. Trout puts it away, and that is that. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Rasmussen back to work. Foul ball there. The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Just missed. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 3-1. And base hit, and a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Colton Cowser stands in now and watches strike one. Mullins aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside low and 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Struck him out looking. And the batter now, Jackson Holliday. And the first offering is not close. That clips the corner.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball two. Knee high. That's in for a strike. Runner on the go. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Long gone. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. So the batting order turns over. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Throws it away.
Now batting, left fielder Mike.
Here's Trout. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Man at first, one away. And that clips the inside corner. Just missed. And a strike in there. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
O'Hearn takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering upstairs. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the second. Grounded to third. Could be 2. And now Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul straight back. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Fouled off. He was late. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
There's a swing and a drive. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 5-0.
The third baseman.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. RBI single his last time up. Strike 1. O'Hearn, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
That one just misses. Next offering is downstairs. Left field. Morel makes the play, and that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Mullins makes the grab on the run. So digging in, Junior Caminero.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And ball 1. Got him looking. 2 away.
Batting 6.
Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Called strike right there.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Zach Littell.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch is in the dirt. Diaz with some impressive production lately. Out to center. Mangum on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Singled and scored his first time. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's to third. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered in this game.
Holliday.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 6-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Rutschman in the box again. Takes a strike. Rutschman measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 11th of the year. It's 8-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And now batting, Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Danny Jansen.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Two now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch misses. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first, and Polanco is out.
Batting ninth.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Inside, just missed.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Start of the fourth, and now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The shortstop,
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is even, 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. The Orioles up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 9-0.
Now pitching for
Garrett
the Rays,
Clevenger into the game.
Number 60.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Garrett Clevenger.
C.J. Abrams, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed. The other way, and it goes just foul. The 1-1.
Oh.
And that's a little bit high. On the ground, and that goes foul. Out to short, Williams. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Low pulls it down, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fought off foul. Next offering is down low. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. Fly ball down the line. Trout makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ryan Mountcastle. Tried to left his first time. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Trout is there. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now Cedric Mullins. Clevenger back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
1 and 2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Upstairs.
No, that's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Caminero fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Cowser.
Close, but call the ball.
1-0.
Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Holliday. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
Hey! 2-2.
High fly ball out towards left field. Morel ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the left fielder, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
There's a strike.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Stays alive.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That's 3.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
The third baseman,
Junior
number 13.
Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Struck out looking his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. Cowser sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Eloy Jimenez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one finds the zone. 0-1. In the air out to center. Mangum snags it on the run. Here's Mike Trout.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The Orioles up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next pitch misses way outside. And a slider misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 in this one. O'Hearn, 31 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The next pitch misses. 3-1. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is C.J. Abrams.
1-0.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. the count 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Polanco on the run, sent it over to first. In time, got him, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
Swings through that one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball 2.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The batter, number 7.
Now here is Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 so far.
Polanco.
Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Started after it. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Tap foul at the plate. The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. That misses. Now 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins makes the catch, and there's one down. So a man aboard. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So the lineup flips over. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays.
Lowe.
They say you win.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Alex Faedo.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Yandy Diaz.
Baseman, number 10, Yandy Diaz.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. That one down the line, and foul ball. And that misses. And it's 1-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Reaching for it and brings it in. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. That one fouled off. Got him looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackson.
And next for the Orioles,
Holliday.
Jackson Holliday. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading
Now
up
it's
for
the
the
switch
Reds,
hitting outfielder,
the
Jake
center
Mangum.
fielder, Jake.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Lifted in the air, right field. Cowser settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Ryan
Now batting,
Mountcastle.
first baseman, Ryan.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners.
Gets under it and pops it up. Diaz settles under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Late on that fastball.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offering way upstairs. Just missed. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Caminero in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2
batting,
away.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jimenez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next offering is fouled back. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to begin the 8th. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Faedo back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. Morel hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. That one not close. And the count 1 and 2. And that's too high. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Low hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles,
2 down, base is empty. Now here's the Orioles DH,
O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn. Just off the inside edge. That's in for a strike. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 and 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Hot shot to third. Quips it to Mountcastle. That ends the frame.
Now pitching for the
So
Orioles,
a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Danny Jansen ahead here. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Danny Jansen.
Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And that one is downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike. That's down and in. That misses. And now 3 and 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Polanco stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's in for a strike. Jansen gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a strike. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering is down low. Ball 3.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Clips the corner. 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Trout is there. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 3. And we're back. New inning getting started. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Fastball for a strike at 95. That misses, and it's 1-1. Outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. So up next, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. 2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one misses. Now 1-2. And that one missing low. Upstairs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth
Now
and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And it's fouled away. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one well upstairs. The count now 2-2. Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there, got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back now in Tampa Bay. Last chance for the home team. And the batter now, Jake Mangum. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Out to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in,
now
Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
That clips the corner.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now Christopher Morel. First pitch, not close. Right through there for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. 4-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Rays.
The third baseman, number
Next
13.
to hit, Junior Caminero. 1 for 3.
Caminero.
And that drops in for a strike.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside low, ball 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away.
On the ground, and this should do it. Ball game.
He's out.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
9-0 your final in this one. as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.